Imagine standing at the gates of the underworld, a monstrous three-headed dog snarling at your every move. Escape? Impossible. Meet Cerberus, the terrifying guardian of Hades. In the ancient world of Greek mythology, few creatures are as fearsome or as fascinating as Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog of the underworld. But where did Cerberus come from? What exactly was his purpose? And why has this mythological beast captured human imagination for thousands of years? Let's dive deep into the dark, misty world of myths and legends. Cerberus wasn't your ordinary dog. Standing at an unimaginable size, he boasted not one, but three massive heads, each bearing razor-sharp teeth and capable of snarling in terrifying unison. His fur was said to be like the thickest armor, impervious to normal weapons, and his eyes glowed with the eerie light of the underworld itself. Some legends even suggest snakes coiled around his neck, or that he had a serpent for a tail, a horrifying living extension of his deadly body. Cerberus's main job? One simple yet crucial task: keep the living out and the dead in. In the underworld ruled by Hades, the god of the dead, order was vital. No soul could escape once it crossed the river Styx. Cerberus, relentless and untiring, stood at the gates, ensuring the natural order was upheld. But where did Cerberus come from? Like many terrifying creatures of Greek mythology, he was born of two monstrous parents, Typhon and Echidna. Typhon, often described as a fire-breathing giant with hundreds of heads, and Echidna, the half-woman, half-snake mother of monsters, gave birth to some of the most horrifying beasts known to ancient Greece, and Cerberus was one of their finest creations. Interestingly, despite his terrifying appearance, Cerberus wasn't considered evil. He was simply doing his duty. His loyalty to Hades was absolute, and he maintained the sacred balance between life and death. Without Cerberus, chaos would reign. Mortals would cheat death, and souls would wander freely among the living. Throughout ancient myths, Cerberus appears multiple times, but perhaps the most famous story involving him is the 12th Labor of Heracles. As part of his penance, Heracles, known as Hercules in Roman mythology, was tasked with capturing Cerberus and bringing him to the surface world, alive and unharmed. Armed with only his immense strength and courage, Heracles journeyed to the underworld. After gaining Hades' permission, under the condition he used no weapons, Heracles wrestled the monstrous dog with his bare hands. Imagine the struggle. Three heads snapping, a serpent tail lashing, and Heracles grappling with the living embodiment of death's barrier. But ultimately, Heracles triumphed. He brought Cerberus to the mortal world, fulfilling his task before respectfully returning the beast to its rightful place, guarding the gates of Hades. This tale highlights not just the terrifying power of Cerberus, but also the respect even heroes and gods had for this mighty creature. It wasn't about defeating evil. It was about showing strength, respect, and balance. In art, Cerberus became a favorite subject. Ancient pottery shows him with three heads and a snake tail, ferociously guarding the entrance to the underworld. Roman mosaics later added even more dramatic touches, depicting Cerberus as a fierce, almost dragon-like monster. But why three heads? Ancient scholars and poets have offered many theories. Some believed the three heads represented the past, the present, and the future, a symbol of how death connects all moments of time. Others suggested they represented the three stages of human life: youth, adulthood, and old age. It's a chilling reminder that no matter the stage of life, death waits for all, and Cerberus stands vigil over that inevitable truth. Modern pop culture hasn't forgotten Cerberus either. From books to video games, Cerberus appears again and again as the ultimate guardian. Whether in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series as Fluffy, the three-headed dog guarding the Philosopher's Stone, or in countless video games like God of War, the influence of Cerberus remains undeniable. His myth transcends time, embodying both fear and fascination. There's something primal about Cerberus that taps into a deep human emotion: fear of death, respect for the unknown, and awe at the boundaries between worlds. He isn't just a monster. He's a reminder that the natural order, though terrifying, must be respected. Cerberus teaches us that not every threat is born from malice. Some guardians are terrifying, not because they wish harm, but because they stand between chaos and order. They serve a purpose greater than themselves, ensuring that the fragile balance of life and death remains unbroken. In a way, Cerberus reflects our own internal guardians, the instincts that protect us, the barriers we set to keep our inner chaos contained. His story is ancient, but its meaning still echoes today. So next time you hear the snarl of a dog or feel a chill when thinking of the afterlife, remember Cerberus, the ultimate guardian. Fierce, loyal, and unyielding, he stands as one of mythology's most enduring symbols of protection and fear. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the myth of Cerberus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mythological adventures. Tell us in the comments, if you had to guard something precious, what creature would you choose? Stay curious and keep exploring the legends that shape our world.